Our beloved Creator is worthy to be praised. He is the greatest. I call upon our beloved Creator of heaven and earth and all that is in between to give me clear, concise, divine guidance that serves His highest good. It is so. We are now vibrating at the frequency of absolute conscious awareness. It is so. My first card, our beloved Creator loves and adores you as you are. It did bring to my attention, as I was saying, it did bring to my attention. He said, I must ask you this question. If you believe that vengeance is His, then why are you doing a return to syndism, casting out stuff? You know, those exorcists were the very people conjuring those spirits, the cause and the cure. So you need to be able to discern between what is real and what is not real. Is vengeance yours or our beloved Creator? When He says you're divinely favored and protected, what is the concern? This is very important to stay cool under fire, under pressure, in the heat of the moment. That's a superpower. I'm grateful now that I have a good and loving heart. It's very difficult to understand that our Creator can love some people and that we must love Him too, the way we love ourselves, and that we must wish for them what we wish for ourselves. And when that's really difficult because, uh, when we use our divine discernment, we can see that they don't deserve it. So who are we going to honor? Are we going to now judge them? Because cosmic law is judging them. The only choice you have when they annoy you is to stay calm and affirm this and walk on the other side of the road. That's the only judgment you can make, is your reaction to that. Not you do this, that. There's a cosmic hierarchy. So sometimes our ignorance can get us into some serious trouble. Then, disrespecting the sacred divine leads to eternal condemnation. Can you speak on a matter that you have not studied? Can you steal from someone who is divine and think that's okay? There is a price to pay, and every debt is paid in full. Another lie. We transform. It goes back to the first question. Is if our Creator said vengeance is His, then what are His divine ones doing witchcraft for? There's no sting in death, and we do transform. And I've seen the ancestors, yeah, the shadow, the regent, and the room of shadows. Our ancestors are at the throne of our Creator. Growing is natural, but we do see that many people's growth is stunted or retarded. We also find that when you grow and others don't, then they like to condemn you. They say you're not the way you used to be, and this and that, and whatever. But it's natural to grow. Just look into nature. What was I saying about information and disrespecting the sacred divine leads to eternal condemnation? Doing something is very dangerous because when push comes to shove, you'll be unarmed with no way back. It takes considerable energy and effort and time and resources to reflect on various things. We don't, like parrots, just repeat what we've heard. We need to understand the scope of what it is and how it is applied. And then I got this card and I was watching a few rescue uh, YouTube clips. So I love that people have such big hearts for our animals. Cruelty against animals can get you cast into oblivion. Oops. We need to protect our animals and comfort them. I didn't see any of them at the throne. I only saw divine ones at the throne. But they are very loving and affectionate with each other. I saw a falcon comforting a kitten, like that. That's their natural instinct. Then another point I thought of today on this word was you cannot be too wealthy nor too poor. If you are too poor, you will steal and rob and this and that and create negativity. But I've also observed that the very wealthy people throughout the ages engaged in a lot of satanic practices, slavery, sex trafficking, all this, whatever you name it. Uh, they didn't know what to do with their money. So you need a fine balance, enough of everything, no excess and no deficit. Spirit of mercy. We need more of this in the world. This is seriously lacking. Everyone just wants it their way without consideration for another. And then they expect you to show them mercy. But my question of late has been, did they show mercy? It's amazing how they want it, but they don't want to give it. Living waters. Our Creator is a living being. This is what I call living waters. The throne is living waters because it flows like a waterfall, but upwards and downwards, and it can protrude. You'd almost think it is a waterfall, but it's another substance. But it reminds me of water, and I call it the living waters because I don't have any reference on this planet for the realms I've been in. Our beloved Creator Divine feminine in a full glory and majesty, Empress of the seventh, being creative, nurturing, loving, challenges. How do we live in our divine femininity and within cosmic law? So you cannot be lustful and a homewrecker and a hoe and this and that and want to call yourself divine feminine. When you call someone else's husband your man and he's with a karmic, does that sound like a divine feminine? Remember cosmic law. What you want for yourself, you must wish for another. Is your actions aligned with our beloved Creator's law? So, divine feminine is challenged to plant the right seeds to grow, not only for her, but also for her family and her community. Conscious mind, being in alignment with our Creator, heaven on earth, trusting that everything happens in divine timing, and that every weapon formed against divine feminine serves divine feminine. Our beloved Creator, divine feminine is a builder, a nurturer, a provider, a homemaker, a stabilizer. She's grounded, she's practical, she's rooted, she's anchored. She's not busy with pie in the sky chasing other people's husbands or boyfriends or ex-boyfriends or divine feminine doesn't concern herself with what her ex is doing, other than wishing everybody's fine and happy. Because she's already on to the next creation, always trying to align herself with our Creator's will. People from the past, maybe they came to tempt you, maybe they came to tell you and sweet talk you, but you are divine feminine. You can see right through uh, the mockery. Are you really obligated to people of your past? I mean, some people they worth remembering and still having in your lives, but many people in humanity's past were awful. All the things they did to the kids, abuse, torture, this, that, bad parenting, neglect, the. What to expect? Taking action, following your passions, bold moves, maybe even being flirtatious. So either this is what you're going to do, although it doesn't look like that for divine feminine. She won't entertain people who come around for a good time, but it seems that they will try. And she'll say thank you, but no thank you. Next. Your ex had their turn. You know how it ended. Do you want more of that? That was just a lesson for you to grow in your femininity. Around you, people vying for your attention, wanting to be the one to get a turn. But if you are divine feminine, are you really interested in a turn? What did that make you? Perhaps a karmic feminine. Hopes and fears? You're not certain what to do. You want to ignore them because you know the beginning and ending of that book, or you're indecisive, you're not certain. But from what I can see, they don't have anything to bring you worth entertaining because you are in balance, in alignment with our Creator. Now, because our Creator came out as the challenge, this person will try to take you off your divine path. But you're going to reject them, but they're going to bring you flowers, send you songs, they're going to want to take you out. But it looks like you must block them. Maybe you flattered, which is okay, but remember where that path led you. You now have the divine intelligence to remember that is a pothole, and if you walk down that road, you're going to fall into it. How long will it take you to get out of it? What is the outcome? Keep it moving. Keep it moving, divine feminine. You deserve the best. And this reappearance is not the best. And you know it. So don't even feel guilty because you can say thank you, but no thank you. If you want certain, go within, meditate, and our Creator will answer you, give you signs, show you something, say something, remind you of something, and then you trust it. Because you've worked very hard to get to this point. And if you are going to share your time and energy with someone, it must be uh, equally yoked. So trust your divine guidance. Thank you, our beloved Creator, for this message. And you are worthy to be praised. You are the greatest. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Allahu Akbar. Allah.